walking distance that I could have went to bars and had a great time and met somebody else and just did my life. But I felt like God was telling me, no, you're not doing that. You're not going to go out there. So all I did was my YouTubing in my room. You know what I'm saying? I try to reset my life. I try to redo my life. I got closer to God. And getting closer to God, I thought that maybe, that if it was meant to be, God would have fixed that relationship for me. And like, I know that if it was meant to be, God would have made it happen. He would have, he would have gave me the answers that I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? And the same answer kept coming up. She's not the one. She's just not the one. And it's not that she wasn't sexy enough, or it wasn't because she was not skinny enough, or that she was like, had flaws or anything like that. It wasn't any of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I got hurt, I would call her, names and say that she was, you know, chunky or something like that, which I shouldn't have done anyways. But it was only because, you know, I guess like, she would press certain buttons in me to like hurt me and say things that knew was very nasty and hurtful, especially when you get racial and you want to talk about the race and stuff like that. That bothers me, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of it, man, I'm proud to say that God's working in my life every day. Every day I'm trying to get stronger. Every day I'm trying to work on myself. Every day I'm trying to find myself a little bit more. So all I'm telling you guys is, if you love God and if you're going through a lot of things in your life, please, please get closer to him. Ask him. Eagerly want him like you eagerly wanted her or him. Get what I'm saying? You got to eagerly seek him. And then when you seek him, you will find. And when you find him, he'll give you the answers you need. Now, at the end of it, man, I even messaged her that not that long ago, too. And because I didn't message her at all before, I stayed completely off. But I wanted to be for not even if she did not forgive me, all I wanted to do was say, hey, I am sorry for the way I talked to you and the way I treated you. I let my depression take over my life, and I shouldn't have done that. And I hope you can one day forgive me. And that's it. I didn't need a response from her. I didn't need her to say okay. I didn't need her to say okay, I understand, or I forgive you. Nothing. I didn't need that. I just needed. If I didn't put that text out there, I felt that I would have kept wearing that in my chest, because I do feel bad for saying mean things when I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? And and for being so depressed and allowing my depression to kind of like run over me. You know what I'm saying? Because depression really did do a number on me. Like I was wearing that depression for so long. And at the end of it, bro, like I listen, a narcissist doesn't care. They don't care at all. Listen, me and my ex, and I have my ex baby mama, and I was married, a couple times. Every one of them, if when I apologize, we have a heart to heart, and we can still be friends, and still have some kind of friendship, if not respect for each other, right? But when someone's a narcissist, they don't care. They don't care at all. Like, I wore my mistakes, and I'm like, man, I feel bad for my mistakes. I feel bad for the way I acted too, and I wanted to say sorry for that. Whether she says sorry or not, I don't care. I'm going to say sorry because I know I was wrong. You get what I'm saying? And that's one thing that a narcissist is, and they just don't care. Like I said, they could step on you, and it's your fault because your foot was in the way. They could, if they have a reason for everything they do, and they could go to sleep with not one bit of rolling around in their bed and saying, man, I was wrong for this, or man, I shouldn't have treated this person like this, or I shouldn't have been like that. See, I'm that way. If I treat somebody wrong, if I was mean to them, it would sit in my heart until I apologize. And I'm glad, because I asked God to put that on me. I said, God, if I am wrong, please let me feel guilt. Man, I want to feel remorse. I want to feel empathy. I don't want to be one of those people that are cold as hell and cold as ice